our kitchen area underneath our kitchen table. And the one we have now is just beat to pieces because there's so much high traffic and there's crazy so much, whatchamacallit, you know, like food and spillage and crumbs and wine and cola and all sorts of stuff. What we're gonna bring you looks like an heirloom antique rug. It's new today. It's from a company called Nourison that have been around for 40 years. Antique rugs, obviously thousands of dollars. This one looks like one, is soft and gorgeous and almost looks weathered and aged like one, but completely new, stain-proof. This rug was over $700 that I bought for the new under the kitchen table. And as I was buying it, I was like, this is insane. Am I really gonna do this? I don't know why, but like rugs typically are really expensive. So I can't believe this.
They are terribly expensive. And what's so beautiful about this is that vintage look you're looking at here, that traditional Persian look of it. But even more importantly, it's stain resistant. So all the things you're talking about where you're afraid to put something under your kitchen table or a high traffic area or your dining room table, you don't have to worry about because I'll show you a demo.
Oh, good. Okay, well, here are your choices. First of all, this is what we call the blue colorway.
Yes.
And then over there
is the beige.
Thank you so much. Blue is more limited. Now, in terms of sizing, you can either get, I'll start with the tiny.
You start with it, yep.
This is our 2x7, essentially doormat size. Maybe think in front of the kitchen sink.
In front of the kitchen sink,
bathroom.
or maybe a powder room, something like that.
We have 5 dozen remaining there. This is the runner. And by the way, I'm sorry, I called this 2x7. This is the 26-inch by 45. This is the 2x7, 2 feet by 7. This is the runner.
How about in your kitchen by that kitchen island where a lot of spills happen, you try to warm up that floor a little bit where you're standing and chopping and all that? This is perfect.
4 dozen runners left. Then the 5x7.
This, yes.
I mean, this is perfect in a myriad of places, including, I like 5x7s, half under a bed and half out from the bed.
So do I.
Right?
Just right at the end, so you can, I like these when you're having a conversation, you have a couple little club chairs here, or just in front of the sofa with a coffee table on it.
And then this is the granddaddy.
This is the beauty. This is the 8x10, which can be in your bedroom, it can be in the living room, this can go on your kitchen table, your dining room table. But you know what's so unique about these rugs? They have that, we're calling it farmhouse, that beautiful vintage quality to it. But we made them that it would go with any type of furniture that you have. And I think that's so important. Whether you're someone that has that Queen Anne cherry set, this will go with it. If you've got something a little bit more modern, it'll go with it. If you've got that grade furniture, it will go with it. If you're more minimalist, like my son and daughter-in-law, this will go. That's the beauty of this. It transcends all decorating styles.
And it's incredibly soft underfoot. That's why I took my shoes off. But the stain resistancy component means you really can live on it and love on it and spill on it and eat on it, not worry about pet stains or kid stains. And then, like for instance, this is my favorite way to do a rug, which is that aged weathering of the colors. I'm personally with my decor style, I don't love
really bright.
Don't love really vibrant colors. I like it to be muted and weathered and aged. And
it's got a very vintage look to it, don't you think?
Yes.
And so let's talk about the colors. You've got almost that terracotta, you've got a berry in here, you've got a dark blue, a light blue, you've got grays, you've got almost like a little bit of a raspberry pink running through, you've got some green. There's so many colors in here, but they just go so well together because they're not bright. They just have that wonderful vintage look to them, like I said, which you could put almost anything with this. You could have a flower motif, you could do anything. You're not gonna...
I mean, it's essentially that that signature antique Oriental rug, you know, you get from an incredible antique store, costs thousands of dollars, goes with anything.
Did you see what we did with the fringe?
Yeah.
We did that because I want to tell you, when my kids were growing up, they would tell you stories always at Thanksgiving dinner. I would go around after a party and I would take my fingernails and fluff the fringe.
Really?
It drove me nuts. The fringe was at the end like this, and I'd be like, don't, the company's coming. Fluff out the fringe.
That's so funny.
I'm not kidding you, I did that.
That's on par with ironing your sheets.
Okay, yes, it kind of is, isn't it? So, but look at this. You don't have to fluff anything, and you're not going to be able to suck it up with the vacuum either.
No.
But I want to show you why, if you're saying, should I or shouldn't I? will I put this under that dining room table? So I'm just going to pour a little bit of red wine right here. And so when that spills like this, you're like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? You're mad, you're running around, you're trying to go get the paper towel, whatever. Everybody's like in a frenzy, right? Because the red wine has spilled. So what you're going to do with this is you're going to take it and you're going to blot it up. Paper towel. Do not rub, never rub. What you're going to do is you're going to blot. And you're going to keep on blotting till you feel it gets soaked up. Then you might put a little bit more paper towel on it. Keep on blotting. Now we say to use paper towel, and then we say to go over with a clean cloth. But I just want to show you that red wine that's spilled on here as I'm peeling it back. Do you see red wine?
No, that's terrific.
It's all right here.
It's so
We're
great.
talking about cola, ketchup, mustard, coffee, ink. I'm trying to think of some else. Pet urine. Pet urine. You could have that new puppy dog in your house, and you're blocking them off because you don't want them to go in here. Maybe color crayons, Kool-Aid, I'm thinking of fruit juices, all those things that we're afraid to put down a beautiful rug like this in our house. And we'll have to go over the beige color too, because that is really something where you're saying, oh my goodness, I'm scared to death to have that in my house. But now you don't have to worry about it at all.
Blue is most limited, but this is indeed the beige colorway. And don't forget, this is the 8x10. The biggest size we offer is still in 8x10, less than $300, which if you know anything about rugs, you know, whoa, that's crazy. And then let me just say too, the Easy Pay on your screen, it starts at $5 for that smallest size, which is the 26-inch by 45-inch accent rug or doormat size, oversized doormat. And then there's the 5x7 and the runner, which is 2 feet by 7 feet.
Look at the colors in this one. Sean was talking about how she likes things muted and more vintage. You can see that this is a softer palette that we're doing here. Once again, you've got similar colors, but they're more muted. You've got some greens in there. You've got the blues. You've got the creams. You've got the grays. You have this wonderful raspberry color going through here, more of a terracotta. But this to me almost has that tea stain look to it that just makes it look wonderful and aged, but it's brand new, it's beautiful. Look at the fringe going on the top. If you're someone like me with the longer fringe, you used to always kind of just make it go all the same way. You don't have to do that anymore. And remember, this is also stain resistant, so you're not going to have to worry about any spills. We also suggest, because they're going to be indoors, you put like a rug pad under it, and we sell them on QVC.com. I'm trying to see, we have one with it under here. I'll have to find out where they placed it.
We'll put the info up on the screen. Can I just show, like, you and I both love our homes. We love to decorate. So this is something that you and I both learned a long time ago, like just the purpose of a rug, right? So here's the chair just on the floor. Right? And it's fine, but it kind of looks not that cozy, like it's floating in the middle of nowhere.
It needs to be anchored.
It needs to be anchored, and you're not only creating a conversation piece,
and
also,
help you.
thank you, it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
You're not just creating a conversation piece, but you're creating a vignette, you're creating a home, a coziness, and so it's beautiful.
How about the corner of a bedroom? You're sitting down here at the end of the evening, maybe you have your glass of wine, maybe you're using your laptop or something, and all of a sudden you feel centered, and this becomes that spot.
I also, like you said earlier, I love runners in a kitchen. We have two runners in our kitchen.
I do too. They're so great, and particularly if you don't have to worry about stains.
Oh, for sure.
This makes it so easy, but this is that rug that you're putting in that people are going to come in and take their shoes off immediately because they're going to be concerned. Because this might be something you got at an antique store and they're, where did you get this? Or did you get this handed down from a grandmother or something? I love that we've got that wonderful vintage look to it. It has a definite air of a traditional Persian, but it's got all the beauty of something that you can just get those stains up immediately with because it's stain resistant.
Congrats, because I'm going to tell you right now, I've been here 13 years. This takes the cake for me in terms of my favorite rug that I've ever seen us present.
You know, that means a lot to me because I have to tell you, this is my first time. I do the indoor-outdoor rugs with Nourison, and when this was becoming fruition, I'm looking at this going, I was overwhelmed at the beauty of it. To me, it looks like a work of art.
Absolutely.
But ever so subtle. Like I said, this could be in the fanciest of rooms, and this could be in a playroom. This could be in your family room. This could be in your shore house somewhere, your vacation home, because of what you can do on it. And you know, you're right. You can sit down on this.
I
and
was
play
just
with
gonna
the
do
kids.
that, yeah.
You can sit down.
Yep.
I'm someone, whenever I have people over, I don't know about you, and you and I have been together before, we like to sit on the floor with the coffee table and all the sneaky snacks around and the wine.
Yep.
This is my favorite place to sit.
I agree. And yes, with kids or grandkids, but also like when I look at the pattern and the colors, it does look like you went on this fabulous trip to Morocco.
Yeah, it does.
And you went to like, you know, one of those street stands and you bargained and you haggled and you shipped home like this amazing antique Persian.
And you can tell me, do not wear your shoes on when you come in the door. You know, just, you know, it's pretty. Just leave it alone. This one, you're going to say, come on in by the front door. Maybe you've got a very big foyer and you can put that 5x7 there. Don't worry about people coming in with dirt on their shoes or so on and so forth. You saw how that's stain resistant. It's just going to come right up.
And to your point, though the pattern looks fairly intricate, Persians and this style of rug, I mean, if you go to Pottery Barn, or first of all, they're always the best seller because they actually do act like such a neutral. They go with any decor.
This is very neutral looking, what you're looking. I know you're seeing the colors here, but you can put anything with this. That's the beauty of it. And you can't go wrong nowadays. You cannot go wrong with how you decorate.
8x10, juicy, amazing, under $300 for an 8x10. This is our 5x7. It is indeed the most popular. Let's not forget this is the blue choice.
Look.
Oh yeah,
Yay!
great. Okay, yeah,
Surprise!
great. Please get this.
Yes.
It's just far safer.
It's not going to move at all. It's not going to do anything to the rug, and it's not going to harm your wood floors either. Everybody always wonders about that.
The runner, fantastic, not just for hallways upstairs or down, but definitely think about kitchen, in front of the sink, in front of the island, in front of the stove, those long areas, just cozies it up. And yeah, it's stain proof, so don't worry about cooking and drinking. And
Exactly. And I just want you to see the detail. I want you to see how beautifully it's serged on the side here. We didn't do some big medallion in the middle of it because we wanted to be very user-friendly. We didn't know what you're going to put on top of it. The fringe is just easy. You're not going to have to worry about sucking it up in the vacuum cleaner. How many times we've all gone through that from 20 years ago when I had those. It's just that you bring this home, you're going to think, I probably needed 2 or 3 because I can think of a million places to put it.
And you know, it's funny because even just this small kind of oversized doormat size that I'm standing on.
Isn't it beautiful?
In your bathroom or in a powder room.
Yes.
I just feel like there are 2 things that I get really hung up on. The lighting in a home and in a room, because I can't stand so much cool lighting and cafeteria style lighting.
Right, you don't like bright. You like, you're warm and soft.
Yep, ambiance. Oh, that's so nice of you. Whoa, that couldn't be further from the truth. Well, the first thing, warm, but not, okay, anyway.
You know what I'm talking about. She's got a very soft heart. She's got a soft home. When you walk in, it's very inviting.
It's
How's
very
that?
welcoming, perfectly said. And on the accent rug, 2 dozen remaining, beige only. Please don't forget, these are completely stain proof, even though they're
Let me bring this
underfoot.
way. Let's bring this over so you can see the difference in the
perfect.
colors.
Great.
So this is the blue right here, and then this is the beige.
Lovely. Just
You can just see, you see a little bit more of the green coming through here. It's just a little bit more vintage looking.
I'm being told I have an update on the runner, so here's the update on the runner. Everything is on a 5 easy payment. We only have 3 dozen runners left.
Really?
Last call in the blue. And then don't forget, this is the beige. Again, in the runner, we have that still available. 5x7, big 8x10. Any care instructions, any unraveling, let it settle instructions, anything?
I'm going to tell you what we did is you're going to unroll it and just fold this over a little bit if you have to. Go all the way across and then just release it. It's very, very easy. I'm going to tell you honestly, when you vacuum, don't vacuum on the tightest one. You don't have to do that with your rugs, I'll be very honest with you. But other than that, just enjoy it and live life on it. That's the reason you're buying a Nourison beautiful rug, but also with the stain resistant qualities. It feels wonderful, it looks good, 100% polyester. Make your home a happy place with this.
That's right.
It's
and
beautiful.
Even though I can see this perfectly on top of wood floors, if you have tile flooring or even parquet, whatever it is that for you maybe you don't love or feels a little dated, but in order to replace it, it's cost prohibitive. I think rugs are great ways to
How about putting on existing carpet?
Yes.
That's going to just zhuzh something up. You don't have
Absolutely.
the money to replace carpet, put this
There
on
you
there.
go.
This is a beautiful piece of artwork.
So great. Thanks, Fran.
Thanks a lot for having me.
Hey, 5 easy payments and a quick reminder, because with 45 minutes left, this is my